Let's see, combat-wise, how this game's gonna turn out.
And assist 1, assist 2. I can have both.
Damn! Holy shit! Okay.
And, the way the specials work.
You can bring out assists at the same time, so they're copying Dragon Ball.
You can press neutral special, right? So you can press forward special, and you can press back special. Yeah. So.
There's a, okay, LMHS. They're copying Marvel 3.
You don't want to gate any moves behind, you know, complicated inputs or anything like that. So you can pretty much just jump right in and start doing stuff. And you know, it's a very fast-paced fighting game. So more towards the style of, you know, sort of versus games and team combat games. So, you know, there's a lot of juggling, air blocking, that kind of thing. So very.
Show us some shit, Clark. Show us some shit.
They just say that one word. I don't know what they're talking about. I just see the Red Ranger and Dragon. That's all I see. That's all I see. I don't know what else they're talking about. Straight up, you feel me?
Listen, man, it's one of those games where you always wanted to see some Zoo Rangers just kick each other ass. That's basically it.
So yeah, very basic on the combo system. So there's several different, I want to say, tiers of combos. So the very basic stuff is you can press any, whether it be L or M or H. You can just mash these buttons and get a target combo, right? This is M, right? And then I can also press H.
A little bit of DBZ.
But of course, you know, a
little bit.
For more traditional, you know, fighting game enthusiasts, it'll be familiar to do L, M, H. And I can also do LMH into my target combo.
Makes sense.
I can also do LM. Oops, excuse me. Getting ahead of ourselves. I could do LMH into specials, right? And those specials, of course, I can combo into my super.
Nice. So there's special to super cancels. That's always fun.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. So pretty much all the characters have a similar layout to this. And
Yeah, the combo system is very versus gamey.
Chances are you'll be, you know, you won't have to learn too much more going with other characters. And of course, everyone has, and you know, those are sort of like the basics. Of course, we have juggles, so more advanced combos, you know.
Oh, holy fuck! Skullgirls juggles. So that's what they're going for. They're not going for aerial raves, full screen stuff. They're keeping it on the ground, so it looks like kind of similar to Skullgirls, how you set shit up.
Every character has a move that they can do in the air. With a special button. Yeah, we got push blocking, right? Excuse me. Push blocking, throws, all the stuff you guys are familiar with.
God damn. Okay.
Right. We have dashing, and we also have auto running. So, you know, if you just want to, we only have walking backwards, but you can run, you can dash.
That's smart that they did the auto run, because that's a thing that Dragon Ball FighterZ did very well as well. There's some really good mechanical stuff for versus games that they did well in DB Dragon Ball. With some frustrating stuff, but not all of it's rough.
So, you know, if you want to just start moving right away, then you can. Right. Also, two different kinds of jumps. You have the regular jump and you have a dash.
He's not hitting it every time. It looks like it's not going to be super easy.
And goes also has a lower trajectory, or lower altitude, I should say. Right. And then you can also, you know, chain stuff in the air. Oops.
Oh, so sweep into launcher.
Ooh,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So the four
Is that a
characters
run
that
cancel?
Today are of course Red Ranger, Lord Draken, who's the boss of the game. You can check my Twitter if you want to see. We came out with a trailer for him recently. It's pretty sweet. And we're also showing off Green Ranger.
Damn, the super damage is nutso. Well, you only get 3 supers, so I guess they should be nuts.
With my anti-air. Not only is it unblockable, but it also goes through any air attacks that he might.
Oh, so they have an anti-air attack in this game that you can't block.
A big part of the game as far as, you know, reacting to offense with anti-air and then having a optimal combo punish to. Obviously, that's not optimal.
Anti-air attacks you can't block. Interesting.
Et cetera, et cetera.
A little bit more space control.
Just a general idea of what's to come.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Right. So you really want to.
Yeah, I want to see them start throwing assists in. Like, is the assist system like classic Marvel? How does tagging work, especially? I think it's going to be more classic Marvel.
Well, actually, I wasn't done showing yet.
Yeah.
So this is
Dude, yeah, it's going to be. I feel there's a lot of. You know what this game reminds me of immediately is kind of Skullgirls-ish. There's a little Feels a little like Skullgirls in terms of its like the pace and how the combat is.
But yeah, she's a character that you want to sort of keep at this range, sort of stand heavy range, right? Oh, and then she has belt, of course.
Zoning.
Yeah, and this move you use to cancel into super.
And that makes a lot of sense because Skullgirls was a heavily iterated from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like a lot of MVC2 went into Skullgirls. Woo, shit, that was fucking cool looking. What did he do?
Oh yeah, so those of you who are familiar with other fighting games where if you get hit in the air, you will flip out. With certain hit reactions or certain attacks, if you hit them either air to air or ground to air, they'll flip out.
They'll do a flip? Okay. So that means you can set up for a mix. That means early combo ending to reset into mix. There you go. I knew it. Fucking shit. That's gonna be badass. It's also gonna be a friggin' nightmare. I hope the netcode's good, you guys. I hope the netcode is good. Please let the netcode be good.
Yeah, so we had the guys in the studio.
Yeah, no, the game does not look great visually. It looks like a mobile game. It looks like it's a small budget game that they're trying to get out really quick.
For those of you guys that don't know,
But it looks like it might be fun. So he did an assist, and then after the assist, they got to take over the character doing the assist. I like it. Okay. So the assist comes out, and that character can continue the combo or continue the mix. All right.
He can slide. He can go behind you. He can end that slash into a super, or he can teleport above.
That's cool.
So, he's going to be a really tricky character as far as how you a block string, call your assist, dash through, end up on top. Do the little flip. A little
bit like cross tag, yeah. A little bit like it's like this game has taken little bits from all these fighting games, which is fine. Like that's what Dragon Ball FighterZ did. Ooh. So at that point, you could probably call an assist somewhere in there and then have that character continue.
So we have two systems that are preventing infinites in our game. I should go over. One of them is that we do have hit stun deterioration. So for example,
it's stun decay.
Kept doing that string with the run stops. It'll stop I think after maybe like the third rep. So that's to
hit stun decay works as long as it has a. As long as it doesn't have, like, exceptions, Oh, it's only $20? That's a good call. That is a good call that the game is $20. I didn't know that. $20, okay. That's a good call. That's a very good call. What is with the Zordon Pordon? I'm not a Power Rangers expert. What's with the dinosaur guy and the red horn man? What's with the Zord powers? What's with Voltron up there? What do they do? That was badass looking, holy shit. Oh, fuck you. You just watch the other bitch throw a guy and then you run up and get him? That is cheap as shit. I'm gonna watch you beat this guy up and I'm gonna get into position. That's fucking funny looking. Well, I mean, am I gonna be playing a Power Ranger game? It looks fun. That's what got me playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, that was the whole... Like, if Dragon Ball FighterZ wasn't made by Arc System and it wasn't designed like a Marvel vs. Capcom game, I wouldn't have played it. If it was made by the Xenoverse team and it was like a 2D fighting game, I've been like, I don't know. I hope it's good, but I was like immediately like, yeah, Dragon Ball is going to be amazing because it's made by people that have a pedigree, and it's a fucking Marvel vs. Capcom game for the most part. If this was like a 1v1 fighting game, I would try it. I'd be as excited as I am for Fight of Gods. But I'm seeing all this cool shit you can do with these characters, man, and yeah. Maybe I might end up liking the Green Ranger or some shit. I don't know. Joey or Billy or Murphy or Durfee. Whatever the hell their name is. And I do like that it is, like, at least it's a franchise, like, similar to Dragon Ball. It is a franchise that a lot of people have liked to see a fighting game for a long time. Like, a really good 2D fighting game. Because there has been Power Rangers 2D fighting games in the past, similar to Dragon Ball, and it's been a long time since that's been the case. That's fucking neat. I'll do that again. Oh my god, that is cool. Okay. I want to see some assists and have the assist come in and keep doing shit.
Who, me? Yeah. It's definitely Green Ranger, man. It's definitely Green Ranger.
Ooh, fucking A, that was dope. Holy shit.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I actually
The 50% for no meter?
You know what it is?
Okay.
Red Ranger fan. But
Sorry.
this Green Ranger
It looks like fun.
is kind of ridiculous.
There's a Power Ranger named Murphy now. I don't know. I'm not a Power Rangers expert at all. In fact, like everyone was watching Power Rangers when I was a kid, and I was like, I don't know about this show. I'm gonna go keep watching Aliens. Well, I can't say it's the Power Rangers that's bringing me in, but seeing characters do all this goofy, crazy shit is kind of fun.
Personally, I was a Green Ranger fan more so than White.
Toot, toot, toot! What the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? He called it a toot toot, and there was a giant hand. That was funny. Obviously, there were constraints with the budget. Obviously, toots toots. Big hand. Sorry, there's obviously budget constraints. Oh my god, that's almost too funny. I can already see the memes. Jesus Christ, man!
Ooh, that's
Dude, Green Ranger is swag. Like he is the swag character of the game. Red Ranger looks like, you know, a basic bitch. He does kind of like the basic juggles. And you can jab into reset, I think.
You didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe in yourself.
So,
I'm not a true Power Ranger.
so someone in the chat asked how the super works. So,
Is that Tommy? Is that the way Tommy be? Is that how Tommy do? See, this is the funny thing. Like, this is exactly what I didn't know Clock was working on the game until today. But this is the exact thing. I had like a funny feeling about this game. I'm like, a Power Rangers 3v3 Marvel vs. Capcom style fighting game. Justin Wong is involved. Like, I wonder how crazy this game is gonna get. So the nice thing is that they have traditional combo paths, like Marvel vs. Capcom style combo paths, but they also have Dragon Ball Fighters. So if people want to do easy combos, you just mash on buttons and you'll get combos. But you aren't gonna get like crazy looking combos like these. So there's like, you know, a reason to get better and learn more. Yeah, we're gonna need to mod in a Strider skin for a couple of characters, and if there's a PC, I think there's a PC version of this game. We're gonna have to mod in Marvel vs. Capcom characters for a bunch of the characters of this game. I'd be down. Easy combos are fine, like doing like auto combos are fine as long as there is something outside of the auto combos that gives someone an incentive to learn more, to do better.
Right there, and then, like, yeah, Reese can dash under.
Like there's auto combos in a bunch of the Versus games, there's auto combos in King of Fighters, there's auto combos in fucking Tekken. Auto combos aren't the problem, but they shouldn't be the goal, you know? There should be something better than the auto combo. And that's why you'd want to get better.
Ooh! Yeah, he blocked it. Yeah. Saw it coming.
Yeah, there's... You're gonna have to mix up a little bit more. There has to be like an assist call or something. They're not really using assists.
Ooh.
The hell was that?
What's up?
You pressed the wrong one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I press something?
No.
Oh. Anyway.
Oh, they're not talking about the way the Zorbs or the Transformers can be used, whatever the hell they're called, the Zoids.
Yeah, we want to make sure that you guys.
I know Power Rangers. Yeah, they all have a Zoib, right? They all have their personal Ranger Zoib. I'm an expert. Holy fuck! Yes, this is what I was looking for. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. God damn! There is going to be touches of death. He was stuck in the air. The game is still in development.
So, you know, combos like that, they're really easy to set up with Green and some other characters as well, and you want to make sure that you are...
Oh shit! Yeah, so if like you hold down the tag button or something, your assist just stays in and you keep going.
No, not during box.
Jesus. I love when there's like 5 fucking characters on the screen at one time. That's so cool.
So far, you can definitely happy birthday and Merry Christmas if you want.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's still a thing.
Yeah.
So they put Merry Christmases and Happy Birthdays in. You can if somebody is crazy enough, you can combo the entirety of a team and kill them. Toot toot, motherfucker!
For fighting game players,
So funny looking.
most phenomenal, that's definitely a thing in this game.
We did not have the money to model the entire robot, okay? The game is $20, please understand.
To the opponent, if I'm close to the opponent,
Whee! Oh, you can cause natural mix. Like you could throw his assistant, do a move on your end, have him flip over, and take control of that character. That's badass.
he mixes me up with it all the time.
So yeah, imagine doing a special move, locking them down with one character, calling green assist, have him flip over their fucking head, and keep that guy in, and that character stays, and you keep doing shit. That's gonna be nuts. I wonder if there's different assists to choose, or if there's just one assist. I think I've seen them do multiple assists.
Yeah. Traditional text.
There's very much some BlazBlue cross tag stuff in here, and that's not bad. BlazBlue cross tag has some very fun mechanics.
How you guys feel about playing some matches?
God, I hope this game has good online. I really hope they're just sticking in GTPO or something like that. I really hope they have someone that's good at that. Okay, yeah. Yellow Ranger's kind of sick.
Yeah, Yellow's she's really easy to combo with. A lot of her combos will go into like launch and gun, right, into the ballerina and super. Also, she can combo her super from the EX.
Like, in all honesty, it's a budget-ass budget game.
Slide and let go.
And yeah, it looks like there's obviously things they had to cut corners on, but
So we have this thing
to me
called
personally, like, a lot of the animations don't look super, like, really bad.
So if Draken was in the
Like,
back healing,
there's obviously a little bit of jank here and there.
right, yeah, get a on him.
But I don't think it'll be anything to have a hindrance on how much fun it'll be. I mean, obviously it could look better. It could be like a $60 really good looking game.
So
But it doesn't, at least it's gonna like run well, it looks like. It's definitely not a AAA game. It's budget as fuck, but it looks like it's gonna be fun. I look more pumped for this than MK. Well, I mean, MK is just a much different fighting game than something like this. This game is like super action packed and you're always going in and doing stuff, and it's got crazy neutral, and it's got crazy assists and mix and all this insane bullshit. Do I wish Mortal Kombat was like this? Absolutely. I wish they had easy combos in MK as well. I wish Mortal Kombat was nuts. But Mortal Kombat's like in the exact opposite direction, and some people are gonna really like that. It's not a bad thing if like if one game is one way or the other. That's the variety of fighting games. Yeah, I was like, well, we'll see how the mechanics are gonna be. We'll see how much fun it looks like it's gonna be. Like if they're doing a Marvel style game, maybe it'll be cool. And I don't know what any of this shit means. Jindak is up there in the background with his gold face. I don't know what the hell those do. Yeah, the robots could be like the Infinity Stones from Marvel Infinite. I kind of hope not. I think the Infinity Stones and MBCI was the weakest part of the game gameplay-wise. Some stuff was cool, but some stuff was just more annoying than cool. Getting boxed and Power Stone and Reality Stone was not fun. And even Soul Stone to an extent is like not fun. I almost preferred more stuff you can do team-wise than having Infinity Stones. Jesus Christ!
Recoil.
Oh, TDK's there. Wow. This feels like I'm watching FGTV live. This feels like I'm on an old F-Champ stream right now.
It's teamwork.
I like it, man. I like all the crazy bullshit that's going on the screen every once in a while.
So, what's the mix though?
I don't got mixed, you know. Oh my god.
Toot toot, motherfucker!
Take you to a symphony right here. Let me give you a hand.
Wow, if you can combo after it, and you can, that's bullshit. Dude, you can lock a bitch down with stupid toot toot missiles. Big hand toot toot missiles.
Okay. I like that.
That's bullshit. That's total bullshit. Oh my god. This is pretty fun to watch. I know, because it's fucking MVC and there's crazy bullshit happening all the time. Yeah, I kind of hope the high damage stays in the release. I think it should. I think if you have a 3v3 fighting game, there needs to be high damage, right? The reason why MVCI didn't have super high damage, or it still has high damage, but the reason it does is because even though it is a 3 versus 3 fighting game, the Capcom style of versus games is designed like arcade games. That's to get your ass in and get your ass out, get the next person to put in more quarters. So when you have fighting games with that design mentality, things have to hurt. It's got to be snappy. It's got to go fast. And that's the Capcom mentality of versus games. Which is why Dragon Ball's a lot different, because what's Dragon Ball? It's not an arcade game. It's meant to be played by like casual players and everyone alike at home, so characters live a very long time. The design philosophy is just a lot different. And of course, because these are all classic Capcom dudes that have been playing versus games for 20 years like I have, they're integrating elements very similar to MVC style games, which is smart because it works. As long as the game feels like unique in many ways. And that's my biggest concern is that are all the mechanics like just taken from other games for the most part, but do they blend well? If they don't blend well, then this game is just going to be like, oh, it's just jank. But for the most part, from what I've seen of these guys like playing the game the way we're seeing them playing, it looks... It's like some minor little jankiness aside, because it is a budget game. It looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun. There's many elements of jank in fighting games. There's like this looks bad jank, like that hand shooting the missile, that's jank. But then there's also gameplay jank. And gameplay jank, for the most part, means like, oh, this move is ridiculous, or this shit seems broken, or this shit seems crazy good. But that opens up for like a lot of freedom. That allows you as a player to like discover more jank. And if you could call it jank, but you can also call it like, you know, discovery, which I think is a big part of fighting games for me personally, is figuring shit out. And figuring out like the puzzle, like what is the combo puzzle? What is the neutral puzzle? Like I have to solve the puzzle of this situation at all times. And how much fun is solving that puzzle? Some jank can be a lot of fun. There's a reason Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Smash Melee are some of the most celebrated old games of all time. They are nothing but jank. All the mechanics that people came up with, the wobbling, the throbbling, the thrubbing, the dubbing, whatever the hell they call it, all the shit in Melee is jank as hell. It's all jank. All the you can technically call any tech that people come up with jank. Because it is. Not designed by the developers to be that way. But the developers made the game open-ended enough to allow for people to come up with crazy bullshit. This is why when you get some fighting games that feel like Street Fighter V, for example, that feel like they're very controlled, like there's not a lot of room for creativity, it can take away an element of fun, because once you figure things out, you just figured it out. Now you're going to be doing that combo for years to come, and that's the combo. Instead of having the options of doing this, and this, having different routes and paths, that option as a player is very important for me personally. Dude, Fight of Gods has that shit. Fight of Gods leaves shit open-ended enough where there's a bunch of crazy bullshit that you can do and try to like figure stuff out. Like, I have fun every time I play Fight of Gods because all the characters have such a ridiculous bullshit they can do.
Let's go where everybody's gonna go.
Yeah, Ultimate Marvel 3 has that potential. It's super free with what it can do. Some of the combo potential in MVCI is limited because of like the way damage scaling takes place, but what does MVCI give you more than any other versus game is freedom and neutral. That's why I like MVCI's neutral. It just lets you do whatever the fuck you want. Depends on how creative you can get with the jank. And I love that. I think that's what makes that game so much fun, is that playing every interaction in Marvel Infinite is kind of nuts. Yeah, and that's the problem. X Factor comes in and sort of ruins all that shit. One mechanic comes in and sort of goes like, ah, fuck this. And the stones kind of do that in Marvel Infinite. The stones kind of interrupt some of that fun and craziness that I think could be implemented in different ways, because some of the stones are just annoying. Like, I don't want to get fucking boxed. I don't want to get power. People don't use Power Stone for sick Power Stone combos. People use Power Stone for Power Stone! Power Stone! Like, just whacking you with it. You know, shit like that. So there's obviously some funkiness with stones and stuff, and I feel like that could have been better if there was another character. People say it looks like MVCI. That's just because of the visuals, because Marvel Infinite was a cheap-looking game, and this is a cheaper game. But for the most part, the gameplay is actually a lot different than Infinite. And this does not have active tag. This plays a lot more like something like Skullgirls. I'd say this game is more like Skullgirls meets Marvel 2, which already is a lot like it. Skullgirls, Marvel 2, and BlazBlue Cross Tag. I would say this game is more like those games. Oh my fucking god! I like it. There's gonna be some jank shit. I seem to be having fun. You know why? Because versus games are fun. They are fun-ass, video-gamey-ass video games. That's what I love about them. That's what I've loved about the Versus series and Versus-style fighting games ever since they first came out. Ever since X-Men vs. Street Fighter, I was like, this shit is fun. And it still is the same all the way to 2019, man. It's been like 25 years and it's still super cool.